Okay, so I just got done editing Wednesday's recap where I took those two losses, and I'm also done with Tuesday's recap. I'm a little behind on posting, but yo, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I really want to reframe just my attitude and my mindset going into Thursday. I don't know if we're going to present anything, but if we do, I want to be ready for it and I want to really execute properly because yesterday was not good and I'm not impressed with how I performed and how I executed. I think it was very impulsive. I think it was very stupid the way I acted yesterday, and I don't want to say redeem myself because it's not about redemption. It's just about improvement. So I just want to improve. I want to improve on yesterday's mistakes. Whether Thursday presents something or not, I just want to go into the day with a better attitude and better performance. So it's about 2:25 a.m. I don't know if there's much point in going to bed because I probably might not get up, and if I do, then I'll be kind of groggy, but I'm getting tired. I don't know if I want to be trading when I'm sleep deprived, but I'll just kind of see how I feel when the time comes and what's going on at that time. But for right now, I just kind of wanted to start by that mindset shift, and then I think I'm going to go into some technicals here in a second and just kind of review what Thursday might do after FOMC. Okay, so something to keep in mind is we don't have any news today, and we also don't have any news tomorrow. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, next week, we don't have any news. Now, just in my head, what I'm thinking is Thursday and Friday could expand, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week we'll do absolutely nothing. And then when PCE and final GDP come out on Thursday, we might see some more action after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday consolidates. And then, then we get into more normal news. We have on Wednesday, Thursday, and week after that we have it on Monday and Wednesday going into July. So this little week right here where we have just nothing, kind of excluding the weekend, I just want to be wary of this. I don't think that price is going to be complete shit. Nothing will present itself, but I just want to keep this in mind just in case. As far as going into Thursday, I'm kind of neutral bearish, I would say, but also we did fulfill the target that I was looking for, so we could go to all-time highs. We could go for Tuesday highs, but that could also be high of week. So we'll just kind of see how it plays out. I think just right now what I'm looking for shorts is a retap into this 4-hour, manipulate Wednesday highs, tap into this 15-minute up here, and check if we have anything else. Not necessarily. So yeah, if we were to kind of pop up above these highs and then make our way lower, I would like to short off of that. Also, we could kind of come down, go below opening price, and then just kind of manipulate London highs and then come down. Maybe making an S&T. And then for longs, which are also very possible, I'd like to see us maybe come down, tap into this daily fair value gap again, come tap into this order block again, and all these levels right here, maybe even 0.5 this range because we did not get there. And then we go up. So that is something I would like to see for Thursday. Alright, so I just kind of decided to stay up, and ES is looking a lot cleaner than NQ right now. We took one of the lows, we tapped on this 1 hour for value gap, and I don't want to, I'm not really going to be expecting higher prices from here. If we mark out our fib, we have 0.5 level, this fair value gap right here. I think we can maybe expect that to get tapped. Mark it on NQ as well. Just thought that was interesting. Just kind of wanted to point it out. Honestly, I would long here, but the timing isn't right for me, and just coming off yesterday, it's not clear enough, and we have possible levels that we could go lower to, so I want to keep that in mind. Alright, so it is about 6 minutes until 9 a.m. New York time, about 6 a.m. for me. Respect to this hourly fair value gap. We never reached on NQ. Looks like we just took London highs. So my idea to go for previous day high, retapping this fair value gap, and then go lower. That's looking pretty good. Looking like it's going to play out. Possibly. I would like to see an S&T at the highs. It's not mandatory, but that's something I would like to see in order to take that short. As far as the timing and everything goes, that's pretty decent. Just gonna kind of wait around until equity open, and I'm hoping that is what will give us the trade. So, if nothing presents itself, it's completely fine. We'll just come back tomorrow, and if nothing shows up there, then that's fine. We'll just come back Monday. So I definitely don't want to force anything today. I don't want a revenge trade from yesterday. I don't want to get worse. I want to get better. So that's what I'm going to focus on. ES was super, super clean. Tapped in this hourly gap if I had to hop into the 5 minute. Get a close above. And perfectly retrace back into it. Could have entered right here. Stop loss at this low. Could have targeted these highs right here. Or you could have targeted that right there. Or you could have targeted this right here, which is probably going to be getting hit here pretty soon. It's something I wanted to point out on ES. It was really clean to me. NQ not so much, because we don't tap into that gap. We just kind of leave it, but we did tap into it in Asia, which is why London went higher, which is kind of interesting. But again, equity open is what I'm focused on. Something I noticed here is we have this S&T with London highs. If this is what we dump off of, I'm not trading this. I'm not entering on that. Sorry, but I'm good on that. In order for me to enter on this, then we need to take previous day high, because if we're looking at NQ, then we're right there at that fair value gap right above it. Again, if we just dump off this S&T London low or London highs, I'm good on today. I'm just considering I could be looking for longs as well. Um, just from what it's looking like right now, in my opinion, it seems as if we're going to come for previous day high in this gap first and then go down. Or we could continue from it, who knows. But if that doesn't happen, then I still think that this is a good target for me, previous day high in the fair value gap, so we could possibly come down, revisit this one, maybe even come down to this one and start going higher. Something similar to this is what I would want to see for longs. We were looking at it 10 minutes before equity open, and I'm trying to determine whether we're going to reverse or if we're just going to continue bullish, because a part of me feels like we want these S&T highs. Because this level right here, I mean, this is a big level to be reacting off of, and I feel like to just come down and then, or come up and then just come straight back down, back to this level, it would be, maybe not back to the level, but just to come back down in general, it might be a little tricky, and I don't want to sit here and talk myself out of the setup, but I also don't want to take the setup if it's not, if it doesn't make sense. But I think I'll just kind of be patient and wait for equity open, see what it does. If we race up to highs immediately, then that's going to tell me it's manipulation, and that we're probably going to be seeking lower PD arrays. But we'll just kind of wait until equity open and see what happens. Okay, so we just took previous day high. It's going to be a level I want to pay close attention to. I'm still not 100% sure if we want to fulfill that on ES, but we'll see. We very possibly could. We have 4 minutes until equity open. Looks like we're heading for that gap as well. And after this gap, there's nothing else other than Tuesday high, and I personally think that that's probably going to be high of week. But again, we could just continue off of this gap, come for these highs, and just go higher and higher and continue, especially after reacting off of a level like this. The good news is, though, if I trade off of this gap, my risk should be very conservative because it's not a very big gap. Entering on it, my stop loss will probably be, disrespecting the fair value gap, and that's going to be, I can already tell it's going to be good risk. So, we'll wait a little bit longer, about 3 minutes. Alright, so 9:30 opened, and we kind of just cap out at this high, and we're starting to move lower a little bit. I might enter on this, but I have a feeling that 10 a.m. could open up. 10 a.m. 4-hour candle could open up and then pop up into this 1 hour fair value gap and move lower. Yeah. But to be honest, I don't feel bad shorting off this previous day high because ES isn't there. So I'll give an update if I enter a trade. Okay, I don't really know what happened, but it said on my OBS I had an encoder issue. But set my sell limit on this
encoder
on this 5-minute candle. Open, look for a retrace into it, then move back lower.
Yeah.
There's a chance that it doesn't get hit. If not, it's completely fine. I don't really know if I'll try and find another entry. Most likely not, but we'll see. Like, we're already TP, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's like literally running.
Just went straight to my target. Fuck. No, I don't want to enter on this because what if we fucking retrace to my goddamn sell limit and then go back down? I mean, we're rejecting a little bit off of fucking thin air, so. Oh
There's
wait,
nothing there.
wait. Yeah, I don't know why we would reverse right here, but am I not seeing something? ES hit this fair value gap, but it was already mitigated. I don't know, bro. It's pretty bearish to me. I want to see these fair value gaps get hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just a little, probably a little doji candle, bro.
Yeah, I want us to ride down to daily open, 6 p.m. open. Alright, so I'm out. We took the L. No lie, I kind of did the same shit yesterday. My initial target was going to get hit, and I tried to get in later at a target ahead, trying to get into the trade, and then we went to my initial target because I thought that we weren't going to go to the target, and then we did. That's why I got stopped out of the trade in the first place. So now I ask
Mm.
myself, do I take on the risk of entering on my first target or my first entry?
If we have a nice reaction, then yes, but no.
But I can't
If
wait for
not,
the
no.
reaction. I can't wait for the reaction. Because then I'll just get a terrible entry. Because that's what I did here. I tried waiting for the reaction a little bit longer, and then we got this close above 9 a.m. lows. I tried entering on that, and then just got wrecked. When my initial entry was the candle that took the high, you know, like Model One, like Romeo says in ICT.
That's crazy.
What?
It just closed me out at like $600 profit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Apex has terminated all the orders.
Whoa, whoa, what?
Bro, this is actually retarded.
Like just terminated your orders out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're just closed and now it just rejects. It says let's see.
Bro, what do you like? What? Why did they terminate your orders?
Your account is currently set to liquidation only due to auto liquidation with no auto unlocking. Please contact the trade desk.
Oh my god. Okay, so there's no denying that my entries are sloppy. My stop loss is literally at my entry here, and I mean, yeah, yesterday and today my entries have been sloppy. So it's definitely something I want to keep in mind, and you know, try and be wary of next week, because
Yeah,
I'm not happy with this trade, and I'm also not happy with this entry. So it's just I mean, it's as simple as that.
but yeah, it's just working on the entries, but your discretion is correct. Like you have this, you're right about where it was gonna go.
Somewhat. I mean, from what it's looking like, I don't know if we're gonna meet our bearish objectives. Alright, so there's a few things I want to talk about here. That's why I lost twice again today. It really just has to do with my entries. I wanted to enter after the sweep on previous day high. I wanted to enter on this 5-minute open right here. And I decided, just like yesterday, I decided to go on another change state of delivery. I entered here and pretty much immediately got wrecked. I didn't spend pretty much 1 second in profit. And I re-entered on my initial entry. I got stopped again, and I even mentioned that 10 a.m. may open up, come for New York highs and manipulate this gap. I was supporting the short because of the S&T we had, and because of the sweep, and because of these targets down here, but the point is, my initial entry, my very first entry from right here was not, I should have waited. I only entered here because I was scared of waiting. I was scared that I wasn't going to get filled here, and I wanted to be in the trade. So I entered here. I have to avoid these things. I have to avoid doing that. Okay, so I'll go over this day a little bit more in depth, but I just want to update because I did take another trade. Made, I think it was just a little over $100, maybe like $120. Cut down this loss to about $100. So, yeah, I traded off this gap, off this 1 hour gap. We tapped into it. We had a second. We had a 5-minute close. We had a 1-minute close. This is where I entered on the retracement. And stop loss at these highs. When we got to around here, I set it to break even, I believe, and then just targeted this low, a little bit below it, I believe. And yeah, quick 1 to 2. Just, I really was trying to go risk-free on the entire trade. I think I had put maybe like $40-50 on risk. That's what this was here, and then targeted again like a little over $100. So obviously today wasn't perfect, and I'm going to go in depth and explain everything, how I was feeling, my emotions and all that. And yeah.